Holy crap! Did you see that one coming?
Nope.
Not me. Sure as hell you didn't. In fact, nobody did at all. Nobody called it. I mean, I called the cash in. Definitely was the wrong people to cash in on, though.
And that's what made this fucking brilliant.
Absolutely,
Because, like, I am mesmerized by that main event by my girl Io and Rhea Ripley. And again, Rhea Ripley showing why she is one of the best in the world.
They said
in these kind of.
They said tonight on Raw that Io's like probably one of the best in the world as well too, and it's like they said it. It's fact. But anyway, This is WWE Evolution recap in a nutshell. I'm Andrew. Hey, look, Doug's here. Right, Canadian Content Wrestling guys here. DA Wrestling. Let's get going. Okay. Before I get started on this, though, guys, here, if you are liking the content here, make sure you like, share, subscribe down below here. That's a small click for you. Big click for us here at DA Wrestling. We appreciate everything you guys all do for us. And we appreciate all the subscribers. We thank you very much. Small click, though, guys. Big click for you, so we thank you very much. But we're going over Evolution here, right? And Doug, we're talking a little bit about AEW as well, because that was a thing over on the weekend as well, on Saturday, which is usually Sundays, right? But we're going to talk Evolution here. Big news out of the thing, though. First, NAOMI is your new women's champion on the Raw brand, which nobody saw coming. Everybody called it. Myself called it too, right? That, if anything, Naomi is going to cash in on Tiffany Stratton. Because she's a SmackDown thing, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody saw her switching over onto Raw, right? They almost got to start thinking to ourselves when we start making predictions here. What's the obvious, and then switch it over to something else.
But after thinking about it, this freshens up that Raw women's division that has been dominated by Io, Liv, and Rhea for the last 8 months?
Year and a half.
About that, right?
But you have Stephanie Bakir though too on there too. And we'll get to her in a bit.
Yeah, but you know what? They're taking their time with her.
Oh, that girl's so over right now.
I know, but they're taking their time with her. I saw that promo she cut.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that in a bit. But
okay.
Naomi, who lost her match to Jade Cargill, which I called in the predictions video, right? And she took a wicked bump in the process. She took that Jaded through a table.
Yep.
Right? It just cracked on her nose and everything. Right? And then, during probably one of the best, easily the best match of the card on Evolution, Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, who did some insane things. Io jumping off, what was it? 20? It had to be what? 15 feet in the air?
Yeah, about that.
Onto concrete, onto Rhea. Right? Nail here. Both getting knocked out, and then Naomi making a dash beeline for there, which none of us saw this coming. Then cashing in and winning and walking out the new women's champion.
But can we talk about the fact, like, they had a number of really good false finishes?
They really did.
Like, we thought it was over when the ref was just coming to. Io hits the moonsault and Rhea kicks out.
I honestly thought at one point
but they left it open for another rematch. Because not only did they not get a conclusion, but Rhea had Io pinned.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For like 10.
But the ref was down. Yeah.
See, I almost, at one point there, during that part there, I thought, because Rhea started getting really, really frustrated. They're showing the frustration, right? I thought Rhea was going to turn heel and pull out the chair, start beating the crap out of her, a la like Austin beating the crap out of The Rock to win the title at WrestleMania 17.
Yeah, but the thing is, they learned that lesson. Okay? That Austin heel turn did not go well in 01.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
You would be an idiot to turn Rhea heel again right now.
Give it a few years like this, they'll probably turn their heel, and it'll be probably one of the best heels in history of best heel turns in history. One of the best, right? But your new champion as of right now is Naomi. And if you watch Raw, because they're filming this on the Monday, so no Raw review after the Raw tonight, but they revealed that at SummerSlam, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky versus Naomi
That's
for
gonna
the women's
bang.
title.
That's gonna bang.
Well, if it's anything like
that's got shit.
If it's anything like Io Sky,
Give me a sec. 1 sec. I'm gonna sell this to you right now.
sure.
Because like, if you thought the Mania one with Bianca,
That's what I
Rhea,
was about to
and
mention.
Io was good,
That's what I was
this
about to
one's gonna
mention.
be just as good.
Yeah, I was about to mention that too. I thought that if you thought that was good, that's probably gonna be just as good. So, but congratulations to Naomi. Never saw it coming. Good for her. She won. All right. So you don't really watch a lot of NXT. I watch a fair amount of NXT. We do a review here every often. When I lately been very busy with work, so I haven't had a chance to do them. But Blake Monroe, formerly known as what the hell?
Mariah May.
Mariah May. Right? Thank you. Right? Who came in with a lot of fanfare into NXT.
Mm-hmm.
You know, went in Jordan Grace's corner, right? Because Jordan Grace asked her on the pre-show if he could be in her corner to face Fatal. I just call it Fatal Attraction.
Okay.
Right? It's Fatal Instinct, I think it is. Right? Yeah, that's it. Right? And be in my corner because I want to make sure I want to win this title. And then Blake Monroe, right, nails Jordan Grace with the title in the back, causing JC Jane to win and maintain that title. So basically, everybody's predictions kind of got thrown out the window here. Everybody thinking that JC Jane was going to be a transitional champion that quickly.
I think it's less that and more to get to Mariah and Jordan.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where they're going.
Because now that's your direction for SummerSlam weekend.
Yeah.
And because that's in 3 weeks.
Yep.
So.
And to be honest, if you watch Mariah May's work or Blake Monroe's work in AEW, she's a fantastic heel.
Well, not just that, but like that match will be. They got 2 nights of SummerSlam to fill. Don't be surprised if this isn't on SummerSlam.
It could be. Although, did you hear the one match they put on SummerSlam already? I'm not too pleased by it, but we'll talk about that later on another date.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that at all. Not in the slightest.
Are we talking about a certain country singer?
Yeah, not happy with that at all.
Okay.
All right, not a fan in the slightest. You could have used Randy a different way.
Keep it rolling.
Right. Anyway, right. Moving on. I keep saying these things, guys, folks, that Zarya is going to eventually turn on Sol Ruca. Or Sol Ruca.
It was an accident.
Again, second week in a row.
Yeah, guess what? People are not perfect.
I'm just saying.
I don't think Zarya. Listen, I don't think Zarya meant anything.
Zarya is going to turn on Sol Ruca. She's going to want that title. I'm telling you.
Or Sol's going to turn on Zarya.
It may be the ravings of a lunatic, but it's going to happen.
Or the surfer chick's going to turn heel.
Nah, I can't see that happening right now.
She's
too popular as a face right now. Zarya's more the outsider.
Fair.
Right? But, which ended up leading to Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez retaining the titles. Now, I was kind of torn on to who's going to win, whether it be Charlotte and Alexa or Raquel and Perez were going to retain. Kind of torn on that one of the predictions.
Right, but so that's the thing. I don't know if I said it to you when that whole angle started or it was something I had heard somewhere, but like this Charlotte and Alexa angle has been fucking fantastic.
And to be honest with you, they look like they're having a lot of fun.
Right? Like it's been fucking fantastic.
Like they quietly turn
because Alexa's just so straight with her though.
And they to be honest, it kind of quietly turned Charlotte face. without having to turn her face.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, that's kind of how people have looked at it as, but like she's kind of like in that in between.
They're gonna get theirs at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
They're gonna spend the next 2 weeks running through the rest of the division,
yeah,
and they're gonna get the rematch at SummerSlam. Again, you got 2 nights to fill here.
exactly. Right. And to be honest, I kind of
So
like the idea of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss being tag team champions for some reason. It's like the odd
to
couple.
me, for Charlotte, like this is just late game side quests.
Well, that's just it, right? I've said before on this show.
I love it when vets. Although I'm gonna contradict myself later, but I love it when vets just like take these side quests.
Well, that's just it. Like I've said before, Charlotte doesn't need the tag. Doesn't need a world title. Yeah, give her the tag title. I'm okay with that. You know, she doesn't need the world title at this point. She doesn't.
No,
You know,
but she'll get another one or two.
I'm okay with it. Maybe maybe in a while, but not right now. You know. Uh, Also, the battle royal that went on. Now, there's like a lot of women in this battle royal here. It's hard to name them off.
They were trying to get everybody in there though.
They really were, right? But the one thing I want to point out there. Now, granted, Stephanie VAQUER won, so she gets her title shot at Clash of Paris, whether it be against Naomi, Rhea Ripley, or Io Sky, or maybe even they might just throw her against Tiffany Stratton. Who knows? Right? I mean, we just saw we saw earlier with Naomi, right? But I want to point out something though, right? What I saw when I was watching the thing. Now they had a lot of people come in. They had Nikki Bella come in first, almost like the past, right? They had a lot of women who were coming in, like Jada Parker, who was like semi-future, right? You had people like Candice LeRae. But the last two people who came into that battle royal were Stephanie VAQUER and then Julia. Arguably the future of that company.
They're the next generation.
They really are. Like they are the future of that company. And I could see like they battled in the battle royal, Julia and VAQUER. Those two are going to be, let's say, the Becky and Charlotte of the next era, constantly battling over supremacy.
The Trish and Lita.
Or the Trish and Lita, if you want to go that way too.
Yeah.
Right? The way they presented both of them, granted, Stephanie VAQUER was the last one in there. Julia did get knocked out, I think, in the final 6. Bella got knocked out in the
champion. She doesn't really need much right
now.
now.
Right? She's the U.S. champion.
She wasn't going to win that battle royal.
No, she never was. She wasn't even my pick. VAQUER was my pick, or Nikki Bella. And Bella got knocked out, which I was kind of surprised by. I figured Bella would. I figured if it would come down. I figured it came down to Bella versus VAQUER, then VAQUER taking out Bella.
This is going to be like the Nikki Bella redemption tour, where it's like she's been out the game a while. She's going to come back in. She's going to work her way up from the bottom.
Absolutely, she will be.
Watch this play out over the next year.
I can see it. Becky Lynch retained against Bayley and Lyra VAQUER. Not really surprised there. Although they have announced also on Raw that Lyra VAQUER and Bayley will also be defending. We're facing each other in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Whoever wins faces Becky at SummerSlam. I'm inclined to say it's going to be Bayley that wins. Now, granted, I haven't watched Raw yet, so
neither have I.
I'm inclined for Bayley to probably win and have Bayley finally get that IC title. I think.
Yeah.
You know? And the last match of the show, because we kind of already covered the Cargill Naomi stuff. Tiffany Stratton defeated Trish Stratus. And what looks
this was a good passing of the torch, man.
Yeah, which looked to be Stratus's apparently. A lot of people are saying, speculating it's her retirement match.
And even Trish herself.
Yeah.
I saw her quoted somewhere today about it.
Yeah. She's had like 4 retirement matches now.
I know.
It's nice to see her, but she was never winning that title. As much as I even said the prediction show, there's no way she was winning that title.
It was not even about that. It was not. It's like.
But anybody who thought she was going to win,
like,
come on.
what the general viewer needs to understand is like not everything is there for the purpose of titles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes it's just giving a trusted veteran a chance to put the young future over.
Yeah.
And then it's more of an attraction match, kind of like with Oldberg and Gunther on Saturday night.
Yeah, that was a retirement match. Now, some of us thought Goldberg possibly could win it. I mean, there was a possibility. They threw it out there. That they dangled that cherry in front of everybody for a little bit.
Well, because Goldberg's like 3 for 3 in title matches.
Yeah. So, but hey, all in all, Evolution, in my opinion, much better than the first one, I think.
Easily, but you can't knock that first evolution because women's wrestling has progressed so well, even since that show in 2017 or 2018.
Now, before we switch over though to the AEW, talk about a little AEW All In.
Oh, do you want to talk Seth real quick?
Well, we'll talk about that too. Before that too, actually, now that you mention it.
Okay.
What's your question? So, now, Evolution 2 happened on Sunday. Evolution 1 happened in 2018. That was a 7-year difference. Now, Triple H was questioned whether or not they'd be doing it as a yearly pay-per-view. He says he's not sure. Now, do you think Evolution 2, maybe like doing it every few years, right, makes it more impactful, or doing it every year makes it maybe drains it down, maybe sucks it down?
Yeah, you know what? I like the idea of doing it kind of every other year.
Like a World Cup.
Kind of like the World Cup.
Yeah. I'm just using an example because it's every 4 years.
Yeah, but I'm not saying like this generally. I think that if this was as big of a success as I thought it looked to be,
yeah,
then they'll run another one.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the whole thing around the 2018 one.
Yeah. Like, I'm not opposed to doing it yearly.
Neither am I.
But I'm also not opposed to doing it every other year.
Exactly. It's basically whatever the business dictates, right?
Yeah, like if I have to choose doing it, like I'd be okay with it every year. To be honest, with you, the women's, as I said in the predictions video, the women's Evolution pay-per-view is a nice change from seeing Cody Rhodes every single month on your TV in a pay-per-view.
Oh, see, now you've grown sick of Cody.
I'm not really growing sick of Cody. I'm just using it as an example, right? Or seeing people like the same people almost every month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas this is a nice women's pay-per-view, and so because to be honest, with you, to everybody out there who's a wrestling fan who doesn't really like women's wrestling, newsflash, right? There's a lot of women wrestlers out there who are better than the men.
It's 2025, bro.
I'm just saying. But a lot of people don't see it that way, right?
I hear you, but I mean, I think it's an old talking point that
It is, but a lot of people
you're never going to convince those people.
Yes and no.
Anyways, I wanted to talk Seth Rollins.
Let's talk to Seth
really
stuff.
quickly.
Yeah.
So Saturday night's main event.
Yep.
Seth and LA Knight.
Mm-hmm. We saw it. I saw it.
Yeah, this was the match that I watched after watching All In.
Yeah, it buckled.
And then I turned it off. But Seth, once again, like his knees are made of fiberglass or something. And
he needs to stop taking that impact the way he does.
The thing is, I think we'll talk about another guy in a few minutes, but it's it's at what point is it too much?
It's true. You have to ask that question.
But obviously, I hope Seth does well in recovery.
Quickly though, do you think they should strip him of the Money in the Bank if he's out for longer than a year?
Ooh, too early to tell.
Fair enough. All
I
right.
need a timeline.
All right. Fair enough. We don't have much time to talk about here about All In though, but quickly let's talk about the counterpoints to All In.
Okay,
Um,
so
Hangman Page, the new AEW World Champion, beating John
all right,
Moxley in a
so
very overproduced show.
listen, this Texas Death Match was exactly this is AEW's version of Cody Roman.
It's like Cody and
But
Roman on steroids.
no, that's the thing. Like I said to you a while back about Osprey Hangman, right?
Yeah.
And I was talking about Hangman's redemption.
Yeah.
And this was always the end game, was for him to get the title back. And he was going to be the one that ultimately defeated the Death Riders. AEW just tied together like literally 6 years of storytelling in one match.
Good.
Anyways, Okada Omega 5, these guys are quite a few years older than what they were when they did the trilogy or the original 4.
Case has his health problems too, so let's not put that in order.
Exactly. So I think this match had ridiculous expectations going in to begin with. I was just excited to see it, and it was a really good match.
You can never be disappointed versus Kenny Omega versus Okada. You can never be disappointed, no matter how it may. I'll never live up. Sometimes the sequels never live up to the original.
But they left it open to a rematch again.
Yep.
You know why? Because Kenny hit one winged angel, and ref goes 1, 2, and Don Callis pulled the ref out of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And Okada eventually won with a rainmaker.
Edge and Christian coming back, tag team titles.
So
That's what you saw.
The triple threat tag title match. Hurt Syndicate retains. No surprise there.
No.
They're over like Grover, brother.
Yeah.
So, but post match, FTR's at ringside for this whole match.
Yeah.
Doing commentary.
Yeah.
And so post match, they FTR gets in the ring with Cage and Nick Wayne.
Yep.
And this is where Nick Wayne finally turned on Christian.
Yeah.
Him and Kip Sabian turned on Christian.
Nice to see Kip Sabian get TV time.
Yeah. Or at least I think it's Kip Sabian.
It's Kip.
It is?
Yeah. I haven't watched a lot of AEW lately, but I know if he knows Kip.
Okay. So, anyways, they're about to do the concerto on Christian, and sure enough, that familiar meddling us starts playing. But of course, Edge had to get his shit in.
Yeah, so, I heard a lot of people really crapping on that.
He's posing and shit while his best friend's about to get his head sandwiched in his steel. Listen, you got to throw logic out the window in wrestling, because if I just heard some music, I'd just be like, okay, whatever, bang.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it wouldn't affect anything.
He even had to do the pose with the fireworks.
I heard about this. Tony Storm, Mercedes Moné, last thing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic match. Two of the best women wrestlers in the entire world. That's all I'm going to say.
Top five women wrestlers right now. Who you got?
Ooh. Io, Mercedes, Tony, Rhea, Bianca.
I'm going to say all 4 of those. I'll throw Valkyria over Bianca.
That's fair.
All right.
But, sorry. The last thing I wanted to talk about was Adam Cole.
Yeah. Don't have much time here, but...
That's fine. I'll make this quick.
All right.
Adam Cole supposedly suffered a concussion on Collision a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I heard about this. One reason why I couldn't defend the
And
title.
yeah, so he actually had to vacate the TNT title, which led to a 4-way, and I'll talk about that quickly first, or in a sec. But yeah, Cole said he's dealing with some health issues right now, and he's going to be gone again for a while.
All the best to Adam Cole. We love you here at DA Wrestling. Congratulations to Dustin Rose, though, for winning the TNT title.
And that's where I was going to contradict myself, because, like, why the fuck am I watching Dustin Rhodes on my television screen in 2025 when he started wrestling before I was born?
It's true, he did.
He started in 90. I was born in 91.
True.
But
I remember as completely as the natural Dustin Rhodes. All right, guys, that's DA Wrestling. We appreciate it. That's Evolution. A little bit of AEW. All in. We thank you very much for everything. Make sure you like, share, subscribe down below. Right, follow us on Podbean, Spotify, YouTube here, obviously. TikTok at DA Wrestling or DA Sports. X at DA Wrestling. We appreciate y'all. I'm Andrew. That was Doug. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one. Talk to you later.